Want to hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it! Tweet! Welcome back to Dread Canaries Against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary, the game is Against the Storm, and we are playing on a special Iron Man set of rules that I came up with myself. The rules are pretty simple here. I am allowed 2 settlements per difficulty level. The difficulty only ever increases, so I cannot jump up and then jump back down, which pretty soon here is going to be impossible because we're about to play on impossible. And then from there, you only ever unlock the higher level prestiges as you beat the level below it. Anyway, any losses will require me to reset progress on the save file completely, which means starting over from the tutorial. In the event that I do have to restart, I am going to allow myself to play the normal through very hard difficulty maps offline, because frankly, since y'all have seen me play on impossible from right out of the tutorial all the way up to unlocking everything in the game, I don't think you really need to see me play those earlier, easier levels again. So those are the stakes that I'm playing for, to not have to do that. We're about to do our first game on impossible, having finished very hard last time. But first, I forgot to buy my upgrades. So first, let's claim our deeds, get some XP, unlock a new potential cornerstone, get some wet barrel decorations, and another embarkation bonus, and finally, oh, nope, that's it. That's all our deeds. That's fine. We go to upgrades. And let's see here. I can get the plus 2 to 2% global production speed, plus 5 storage in all buildings, plus 2 to burning duration, and the ability to start a game with coal and oil, and slower impatience growth, plus re-rolling blueprints. So I definitely want the ability to re-roll, and we're going to take the coal embarkation bonus, and that will do it for now. Notice there's a lot more for us to unlock. Alright, so now that we are on impossible, I'm thinking it's time to go out here to another Scarlet. Pop this up a bit. And following my theme of naming my towns after people who show up in my chat, we'll call this Adub. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but that's what we're doing. Now, we've got 2 sets of caravans that have 9 plus 2 bonus people. That makes it a total of 11 people. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one so we can lock in those lizards. Because we're locking in lizards, I think I want to bring some clay plus some meat. And let's see what we got. Okay, so we have Crimson Rainfall. The rain in this region has a weird red hue and iron taste to it. That's not disturbing at all. Pigment can be collected in the rain collector during drizzle. Okay, that's fun. We got our usual debuff, reputation, gain from resolve grows slowly during the storm, no trouble there. Here's our same guy from last time, rotting wood, where rain causes trees to fall apart. Wood cutting during the storm at hostility level 2 is worthless. Lightning, once again, destroying buildings. If we get to hostility level 3, we managed to avoid that last game. We'll see if it's more difficult to do that on impossible. And that's not our capstone. Our capstone is that at hostility level 4, villagers who don't have services have a 20% chance to destroy their yield every production cycle. So we are going to go ahead and boop, boop, turn all that off. Going to look around at our vanilla glades. Lots of vanilla glades, but we do have a couple of spicy ones that we are going to go ahead and make a beeline for. Just straight to the spicy glades this time. Zoop. And also, just in case you missed it the first time, zoop. So that is going to get those going. We're going to make ourselves a nice basic path around our central hearth. Make the crude workstation that we will need. get ourselves a stonecutter's camp, and a scavenger's camp, and a harvester's camp up in the corner. Start populating this with some beavers. Start populating this with some beavers. And go to 3 times speed. See how far we can go. Alright. First, gain 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. No. All recipes with metal or ore have their production speed increased by 33%. That's really good, giving that there's copper in the trees. So we're doing this. Having burn cysts remove additional corruption is nice, but I don't think we're going to need it. Go. Take a look at our orders. Stone camp and 2 bricks versus get an ancient tablet. Love this. Trading post and 10 amber versus selling 12 goods worth and having 7 giving us 2 more people. Love that. Selling 20 amber worth of stuff. Love that too. Okay. And we could claim this immediately, but it's not going to get us anything, so we're not going to yet. But we will go ahead and take a look at our blueprints. So smelter seems great. Let's go ahead and do the smelter. I'm feeling the herbalist camp. I'm not sure why. And I think the smithy sounds wonderful. But also the carpenter. So both of them give us tools. The carpenter's a good building for beavers to get chance of double production. The smithy makes either type of people happy to work in. I'm going to go with the carpenter, just because planks seem a little bit more basic. Let's go ahead and drop all of our lizards into gathering these supplies. Just scoop them right up, give us some more space. And as soon as we hit impatience level 1, we're going to turn in this first order and reset the Queen's impatience. Because I don't know if it's optimal, but this is being filmed right after that last 2-hour game, and I don't really feel like stretching this one out. You know, in case you're checking on the Against the Iron Storm continuity and can't tell from the shirt. Also, it was a warm day, so I decided to forego my usual sweater vest. And am, in fact, blasting my AC in September. The things I do for you people. Okay. If we don't do this, then we get an impatience point and lots of negative resolve. So I definitely want to do it. Looks like I have to do it with coal, so that's what we're going to do. Let's take these guys out. Yep. I think I'd rather have the resolve. Okay, and there's our second one. Okay. We're at impatience, yep. And I think we need, yeah, it's 8 now. Because they do make it a little more difficult every time you go up in difficulty. Okay. So we need 8. beaver to work it. Meanwhile, these guys are working that. Should do nicely. Now, how long do I have? Oh, crap. I'm going to lose people. Uh-huh. Well. It's going to be rough. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a second person up here to try to work that as soon as possible. And I think we fire both of those. I think this might get it in time. That's going to be super close. We're going to slide this over just a little bit. Whoop, like that. People are pretty unhappy. Do I have enough wood to get through the wind, through the storm? I think so. I can't actually... Oh, wow. Can't actually lower anything more than I already am. We can make this a pair of harpies. Love it if you guys finished. Because I guess... There we go. I think that'll work. 5... Boom. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Well. That's... Impossible's not messing around. Just immediately throws us into the deep end. My word. Let's, what do I have for food buildings? Nothing? Okay. But we can totally make an herbalist camp. And I think I can stop doing this, because even if people get unhappy, they don't have that massive penalty where they leave early now. Oh my gosh. I guess they do. Well, there goes Unity. That's alright. We will deal with that. So let's go ahead and get some beavers back on wood cutting. Let's stop. We already stopped that. So let's go ahead and just up this way. And we're going to do this. Okay, gain 4 crystallized dew for every 20 resin produced. All farms can plant mushrooms on the farm fields during drizzle. Gain 50 of the ancient heart's resistance for every impatience point you have. Let's go ahead and go with mushroom seedlings, because I think food's going to be an issue this time. And because we're going with mushroom seedlings, I'm going to grab a grove, because a grove is then going to let me plant mushrooms. Pretty straightforward, yeah? We're going to make this a pair of lizards. This should be a pair of harpies. And let's make this a harpy. Nope, can't make that a harpy. Keep that as a lizard. We are going to fire 1 beaver. And that should be enough to keep us happy for now. Whew! Already having trouble. Okay. So let's go ahead and farm field this up. Put a couple of lizards in here. we're going to move this camp back this way so that I can put down my carpenter right there. The carpenter needs 5 planks and 2 fabric. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're not going to put any limits on bricks or fabric. Let's go ahead and do that. How you guys coming? You doing all right? Actually, we don't need to be making bricks. We can just be making fabric. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, we can totally fix that. Just slide them on down. Slide them on down to here. I'm going to clear that out. Let's get a next set of orders. Happy Harpies or open up 5 glades. I'm thinking Happy Harpies. And then building materials versus... Oh, okay. This would require us to get the blueprint for lizard houses, which doesn't seem likely. So let's go ahead and go with building materials, because we're already kind of on the way to getting it. Kind of. Okay. So that's going to get us there. And then... I guess I could start making tools. Let's cap our planks at 50. People are already fairly unhappy. And I think what I need to do about that is I need to build 2 rain collectors. And we definitely are going to need a blight post. Because this is not impossible, right? Like you can't skip on the blight post. And the trading post right next to it again. That worked very well last time. We're going to move our harvester's camp out of the way. Just way out of the way there. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to let us kind of assemble the core of our society, and I really need to be thinking about getting housing up sooner rather than later. Let's move this makeshift post behind our entryway, and let's move this guy back here, because what I want to do is I want to put up housing. And yeah, I'm sure that this housing situation is not optimal, because I am claiming space right around my main hub, but it's basically the space that I've got cleared that's in range, so that's what we're doing. Hi Zorg. So I need 7 amber, and I need to sell 12 amber worth of stuff. Let's see here. So if I sell you all my copper, I don't want to sell you my bricks, because I'm going to need those. I'm going to need some of those bricks for buildings, but I've got a lot of clay, so I think I can sell you like 5 bricks, maybe a pack of provisions, maybe all of my tools. Seems dangerous. Maybe a little bit of clay. Okay, so that's 12 worth of goods sold, but I only need 7. Right? And so since I'm selling all of this, what can I buy? Well, food might be a bit of an issue. Packs of provisions might be a good idea. We need goods sold. We need Harpy resolve. What if we bought skewers? We traded like that. And then I turned this in, which gave me biscuits. Okay. And then we still need to sell 5 amber more worth of stuff. But I don't think I need to do that right now. So we're not going to do that right now. We are going to... Yeah. We're going to just sit on that. Housing is going up. Resolve is super low, and woodcutting is currently worthless. So, let's go ahead and fire this guy, fire that guy, fire that guy, and fire this guy. Stonecutter's camp has no deposits nearby. Well, there is definitely stone up here that we can get. And we can get another building. Okay, so we currently have only efficient planks. Getting the leather worker for the harpies seems like a better bet than getting the kiln for the lizards. So we're going to grab a leather worker. And we're actually going to put the leather worker right here. The leather worker needs 2 bricks and 2 fabric. Well, we have the bricks. It's just a question of the fabric, which we aren't producing right fast enough. Hey, do you have... No, you don't have anything I can turn into fabric. That's fine. Oh, we already had the fabric. Even better. Okay. So that's a whole lot of housing, and we can get just a little bit more housing here. Like so. And we've got 14, 20... We got 19 people, so getting these houses up is going to cover everyone's housing needs for this year. And that's pretty good. Okay, that's going to even out our party almost completely. If we get those, plus that, and we steal one of these guys for this. Okay, plus 2 to reed production, gain 2 amber for every 6, or bonus meat when we get meat. I'm thinking leather gloves makes a lot of sense, so that's what we're going to do. And then we can make, not water skins, but we can make fabric. Yeah. And then if I favor the harpies, that should get us up to the 16 that we need, right? And then, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With wood and a lizard. Okay. Great, that gives us so much. Yes, okay. That's wonderful. Next building. We have, okay, so a small farm is probably our best bet here. Just so we have more access to food stuff. And then we can turn in this order, which will let us make fabric out of leather, which we're already doing. Excellent, excellent. We have 6 tools. We have some food. I think we're doing okay. Building. What can we get for building? We already have 2 sets of that, so let's grab a market just so I have a service building. Okay, and this is going to be important for us to be able to put a farm here. Lizard resolve is low. Well, if we stop favoring the harpies, that should go away. And then if I bring this up this way, we can just line it up to get all of that. Actually, let's put you right in here. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. We're only on year 3 and we've gotten 4. Yeah, it's rough when you don't have racial specific housing permanently unlocked, because either that eats up a slot or that's 3 happiness that you're not getting. And on impossible, that 3 happiness really hurts. Like, you feel it right away. Next 2 orders. Okay. Keep 10 have 10 harpies at 20 resolve for 2 minutes, or open up 3 dangerous glades. Let's go ahead and do the 10 harpies with happiness. Let's go ahead and get the 50 copper. Seems viable. How are we doing on food here? 5 charges left. Okay, that's pretty good. We're on track to get the copper ore. I think we can get the 10 harpies next spring. I'm sorry, next drizzle. And then getting their resolve up is going to be a mess, but that's not right now's problem. Go ahead and put a market there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have 1 harpy in here to carry stuff. The scavenger's camp isn't doing anything anymore. That's okay. We can move up here and actually empty it out. And then we can build a small farm right here. And you know, I'm feeling the storage doesn't seem necessary, but I'm doing it anyway, just so that I don't have to run all the way up. I mean, if I had a stone road, maybe I didn't need it, but it does feel efficient to put a storage there, just make sure. Okay, so resolve just drops through the floor. Let's go ahead and fire just about all. And the only reason I'm not firing this guy is because he's delivering. There we go. So that is going to lower the hostility quite a bit. Not enough, but quite a bit. not burning anything. I think if I turn off plank production and I turn off purging fire production, that I can then 40 wood per minute. Yeah. I think if I just watch this. There we go, okay. Turn planks back on, turn purging fire back on, rehire all of my beaver cutters. Which, at this point, should just be focusing on that area. I'm going to put 2 harpies down here on that. We need 2 more harpies, so I think that'll work. And then for our next bit, if you want to take, you must first give +1 to wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. Heck yes. So good. We only have 26 stored fuel, right? So this is just a massive, massive boost to our wood production. Just a huge, huge boost to wood production. Hello. Now if I need to sell 5 goods worth. And you're willing to sell me a +3 to Beaver Resolve. That's quite a lot. Or tools. Or copper ore. Which would then let me basically win a pile of supplies. Okay, so let's start by this. I don't really think I mean, okay, no. Getting crystallized dew or copper ore would be, or copper bars would be pretty great. But we're gonna, not that, 5 of these. There we go. Okay, so that's 5. Do I want more than that? Yeah. Okay. So that should have solved 2 things at once, because, yes, now we have both of those. Excellent, and that gives us... Do I want a tool shop? I mean, I've already got a carpenter, so this just gives me 1-star barrel and water skin, so that's not that great. The rain mill, on the other hand, is really good. So we're going to grab a rain mill. Heck yeah, grab a rain mill. And you're out of that, so we'll make fabric out of reeds now. And I need to get you to 20 resolve somehow. Well, we can favor you, which adds 5, and we can build... Or no, we've already got the 2 resolve from that, which gets us to 7. I need to not be happy burning anything. I'm not, because I'm out of fuel. Okay. I've got 12 tools. Well, we can get the tinctury. Let's go ahead and get the tinctury. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I really wish it wouldn't do that, where it's like, oh, you wanted to click on this thing. I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't want to. I specifically did not want to click on that thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. And you know what? Let's just double check, see if there is more copper in those trees. But first, we are clearing out this area. And the reason I wanted to clear out this area specifically is because this is where I am going to put my decorations. I think that looks good. And now we're going to put night ferns. And we're going to move this whole thing over 1. Yeah. Because I want to put my fencing up in this area. Now for the fun part of the show, where I just rotate a whole lot of fences around in a circle. Whoop! Just around in a circle. Except maybe that one. And that one. Okay, so that's going to cover a whole lot of our decoration. And we're going to just move this fence here and this fence here. I think that looks nice enough. That looks nice-ish. Right? Takes us up a tier. And in just a moment, takes us up another tier. So we get that production speed bonus. Man, there should be a move hotkey so you don't have to click it each time. I know, right? Wouldn't that be great? Or like the ability to select a whole lot of things and move them as a group. I mean, it's not a bad garden. Right? It's a little off-center, but that's okay. It looks semi-nice. Herbalist camp has nothing nearby. Well, that's fine. There's a whole host of other things you can do down this way. I think my pack of provision thing can get moved. As can my crude workstation. We're just going to slide both of those up here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put our smelter there. And you know, I'm really not liking how I'm arranging things, but whatever. Let's put our rain mill round the back, like so. Just like that. Just like that. I like it. Okay. So that is all of these buildings. And then if we go down to food, we don't have a grove yet. We've got a couple people who don't have housing. But everything else seems fine. I still have to figure out how to get my harpies up. So if I favor the harpies... Okay, if I favor the harpies, we can get them to 7, right? And if I lower the hostility of the forest, we can possibly get them to 17. But where do I get the last 3? Maybe from biscuits? Oh, right. These guys don't have any thing to harvest, so let's go ahead and move them right on down this way. when I open glades on Impossible, especially when I don't have a whole lot of stuff unlocked, I want to open them right at the start of Drizzle to make sure I've got enough time to deal with whatever I find, which is why I'm not going to open this glade up yet. Furthermore, we're going to see what we can do about fitting another makeshift hearth down here. We can do it once we clear out those trees, okay? We need 14 tools to deal with that. That is okay. We're going to move this lumber camp right here. Slowly work our way down. I think I want another lumber camp. I've got the parts for it. It will raise the hostility of the forest, but I think if I do it anyway, that we will be able to get enough wood. Yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and continue pushing our way down this way. Let's raise this to 20. By 20 I mean 30, and we're just going to do all of the lizards. Stonecutter's camp has no stone nearby. Okay. Well, there's no stone anywhere else either. So we're just going to go ahead and park you just as you are. Right there. And let's make a grove, which by rights should probably be like here. But since I can't fit that yet, we're going to go here and make a farm field and just commit to paying the cost to move it later. Like, that should be fine. Not saying it will be fine, just that it should be. We're going to switch to making our tools out of copper. We've got some copper ore, and we can make biscuits. So I think if I do that, and then do some of this, but don't make scrolls. No, we don't need scrolls. We are going to go ahead and put some harpies in there. Okay, that should work. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, we can fix that. We're just going to move this over this way. And we're going to start by carving out that area that I just said I needed to do to get the grove to fully fit where I want it to fit. Take a look at our next order. 15 trade goods, 15 building materials, and 5 luxury goods. I don't think so. I think religion, but only lizards like religion. But it is a count upwards as opposed to like a certain number per. So this can be done slowly over the course of the game if I can get access to incense, and it increases the power of our farms and gives +3 global resolve. Like this, that seems much better. Yeah, I think we've got more wood going into this storm than we did last year, and that's really nice to see. And we'll be able to make a mine here. Wow, we have so much fabric. So, we'll start by firing all of our woodcutters. Just every woodcutter must go. So every woodcutter must go. Almost gets us there. And then if I burn just a little bit of wood, that gets us most of the way to where we need to be. I can put 2 beavers here. I can tell you to stop making planks. Okay, I think... Come on. There we go. Oh, that almost does it, but I don't think it's going to quite get us to the end without having people leave. Yeah, I'm going to lose a harpy. Okay, well, impossible is actually proving to be quite difficult now. Receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Mushroom production is increased every 25 times it's produced, and trade routes are faster. I'm going to go with the fungal guide because we can plant mushrooms on every farm. And this time, I'm going to just rush into that glade. We're just going to rush straight in. Okay. Now, the rain mill does not have to be harpies. That can be beavers, who would quite like to work in the rain mill. We're not making packs of... Did I make packs of building materials? I did. Oh, that was dumb. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so we still need to figure out how to get Harpy Resolve up. We now have 16 tools. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, getting machinery, just so I can unlock more stuff from the Citadel feels useful, but I'm kind of struggling for points, so we're going to actually go with the medium abandoned cache turning in for points here. We should probably be making some bricks, yeah? Okay, we dug our way in here, which will slow choppy production. But let's go ahead and start working it immediately anyway. Because it's going to slow chopping production, we're going to need to stop making as many planks as we were. Now between this and this, that's going to get us another victory point. That's pretty good. Oh, Sahilda, hi. Do you have anything that'll help me make my harpies happy? I mean, Trapper's Camp's good. Fuel burning longer is good. Let's go ahead and get the Trapper's Camp. And then... Harpies... Harpies... I feel like that will help a lot with getting biscuits, which most people like. Yeah. I think that's gonna work pretty good to get us going. And you don't have any trees to chop down. Well, let's go ahead and just tell you to chop down all of these trees. Plus all of these trees. All the way back to there. That seems pretty good. And I think we want another hearth, which we can line up. Like, we could put it right here. And then that'll let us put a road like so. And then I think just like a pair of houses like that. Huh. I don't love that. So what if we did instead... like a that kind of thing? And we just made this like, I don't know, some extra benches for the fire pit. And then we made this like a little flower bed area. I like that. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Loved if you guys finished. Okay, so currently we're getting cosmetics and luxury. So if we... cleanliness and luxury are what we can currently deliver. If I get bloodthirst and education... I like it. Okay, now I need to find a loose lizard. There's a loose lizard. That we can move down here. Yeah, okay. Now, ideally, we'd get more tools so I could open up more caches. How are we doing? You can move a lot closer. You can go back to making planks. That sounds really nice. You're solid, I think. We could put, like, I've got plenty of fabric, so I don't really want to put harpies in there right now. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, delete that. And because that's such a trip, we're going to go ahead and put a storage building right here. That looks really good. The stone does have the ability to get picked up over here. Nice. The scavenger's camp doesn't have anything you can usefully do, so we're going to leave you alone. Our last order is going to be, I think, 80 biscuits and 80 pie. Means we need an ability to make pie. That's all that means. And if we can make pie, we can win. We need to... We fired all of you. We have now fired all of you. And we are firing all of you. And telling you to clear cut all of this lumber. There we go. But you're fired right now, so you're not doing it right now. We have 300 wood. Okay. So if we did 120, if we did 240 wood over the course of the storm, we don't need to. That should be enough. Should being the operative word here. Yeah, especially since I've got 6 more housing going up right here. Nice. I've decided that this is stupid, so we're going to change how I'm doing this, but that should get us pretty far. Okay. Now rehire the beeves. All the beeves. So many beeves. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods for 60 amber, but reputation gain from resolve is lower. That seems really worth doing. Yeah. We're going to delete this. I'm feeling this mix seems good. Because what that's going to let me do, right, is I can... How many... yeah, we could put a second guy on planks, and then we could put like 1 of each, I think, on that, because we've got some grain. We don't have a ton, so I don't think I need that much. We have so much rain collected, though. That's nuts. Okay. We've got a decent amount of bricks. I could be converting all of this to stone roads. Like, what am I doing? Let's go ahead and get that going. So if this is 9 plus 6, that's 15, right? We need 20 per area. I don't love these benches either. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll see if this counts as being in the radius. I think it will, because I think most of the buildings are within the radius, so I think it counts, but maybe not. Looks like it counts. So we're gonna move this way. We're gonna move this way, and I'm actually gonna run a road, just a regular road for now, all the way around that. And we are going to put a fence, just lining the road. You know, like you do. Okay, Herbalist Camp can't get anything. So I think we're all out of herbalisms. Little bit of a problem, that. Because I don't have too much else that I want them to be doing. We're serving plenty of biscuits at least, so that's something. How is our major road system going? Pretty good, actually. Lots of roads in your area. We have so much spark due. So Hilda's on her way. Food's a bit of a problem. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. Well, I think we can fire those guys too. And that means we really should be thinking about getting into a glade at this point. But also, building this Explorer's Lodge seems like a good call. Explorer's Lodge is +1 for every salvaged or rebuilt ruin. Now I think that we've only rebuilt one. Hi, Sahilda. Okay, you can give me bonus fabric production. You can give me bonus mushroom production. That seems really worthwhile. And so does the moving ability here. So we'll grab that. You know what? Let's also... 1, 2. Let's also do this with, I think, 61 resin, and then as many reeds as you want. There we go. So we can get this. Cool, 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 cool. Food's still a bit of a problem, but I think if I buy a bunch of berries... Yeah, I think a bunch of berries would do it. But what do I want to sell you for those berries? Got a lot of stuff that I want to keep now. I think I can sell you the plant fiber. And, oh yeah, the reeds will more than do it. Yes. Yeah, and we're making flour, so that's good. We're all cut up on planks, which is why these guys aren't doing anything, which means I can probably fire that guy and move him up here where he'll be happier. And we can put... Yeah. They'll be happy there. And we've got 30 bricks, so I don't think I need more bricks right at the moment. But I do think I want to open up some dangerous glades soon. How are you looking? You need fabric, so that's great. We're about to get that. And you need... Really, you need one more... You count as a decoration? Cool, okay. Alright. Is this full? Is that full? Is that full? Okay, yeah. So we have room for one more person, just living in the house generally. And yeah, let's go ahead and get some fences. 5 fences gets us to 13, so we'll need 3 more. And then we need 1 more decoration and a couple of other buildings. So let's move this forward. I think that does it. Right. Okay. You're all fired. And now we've got 390 wood, which means I'm pretty certain... Yeah. I can do that. And we can favor you so that the only people who are going to go negative are the lizards, which take a while to leave. I think we've got this on... I think we've got this under control. And now I can turn that off, because you're sufficiently happy that you don't need to. Three clay per minute. 3 clay per minute. That seems very much worthwhile. We want to open up a dangerous glade right away. So we are going to zippity-doo-dah right here. reason I'm keeping it as only that many is because I'm trying to get the Harpy Resolve up. But that doesn't work because I've got too many people. Yeah, I don't think I can justifiably do that, so we're not going to do it this way just yet. Let's go ahead and secure our wood supplies. Is that too many trees? Probably. Am I doing it anyway? Heck yeah. Okay. We can put another guy in there. And with the 3 clay per minute, I can basically have a guy always making bricks. Looks good. I would love to get more tools. How are we going? Oh, I can put some guys in here too. I've got spare people to deal with that. Okay. Well, what was this? This is Bloodthirst and Education. Okay. So, salvaging this would actually give me quite a boost in happiness and give me a pile of mushrooms, plus crystallized dew, which could be used for other stuff. Love that. Let's go ahead and work this immediately. Also, there is a scavenger's camp in there that we can scavenge. So let's do that. Need to figure out how to get pie. Oh, right, we're low on fuel, so that, it turned off automatically. Great, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, now you're getting 12 copper every 20 seconds. You're getting 36 copper every 20 seconds. Or you're getting 36 copper a minute, right? You're getting 36 copper a minute, and then we're not smelting it. That's the problem. I'm like, why don't I have tools? It's because I'm not smelting the copper. Obviously. Seriously, come on. Okay. Yeah, see, now we've got tools. Exactly, and with the caches, like, there's 3 caches out here. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. We still have to figure out how to get our Harpy Resolve up for 2 minutes, but we're gonna be okay. You're a level 3, yep, okay. I've got a couple of people who don't have houses, so I should probably think about getting another hub going. this is the first time where we've got a chance of losing buildings to lightning, but I can't really stop that. Nice, okay. So this time... we are going to rush our way into this glade. And let's do this. Excuse me. This? No. Yeah, there we go. +2 to reproduction, +1 to lizard resolve for every 70 training gear, or scouts work faster for every firekeeper. Let's go with scouts working faster. That seems like it's going to be necessary. And then villagers move faster, mining produces more. Let's go with mining. Okay, first off, let's say we want all of your money. Because, oh my god, I've got so many supplies I can sell. That's crazy good. Okay. Well, for one thing, let's just sell 100 crystallized dew and all of the ore, and like 58 copper bars, and 252 spark dew. Yeah, that's so much. Let's not even sell the crystallized dew if we don't have to. But what we're going to do is we're going to ignore this, because I'm getting plenty of copper bars. I don't know that I need clay. I don't know that I definitely don't need spark dew. I'm going to buy barrels, because I think I can make wine. I'm going to buy parts. I don't need this. Okay. And we'll get the infused tools while we're at it. I think that I'm fine selling you another like 55 fabric, and like 52 pigment, and like 52 resin, 42 resin, and 50 crystallized dew. Trade. Right, because I took the every time I sell 60 amber worth of stuff. And because I took the every time I sell 60 amber worth of stuff, maybe I should actually sell more. We'll get this. We'll get that. Sounds nice. Just checking to see how much I can get away with selling, because like a lot of this is stuff I'll get back at least partially if I sell it. So what if I just sold a ton of crap? Well, it turns out if I sell a ton of crap, then I get super far, like real fast. Yeah, so that's cool. I guess we're gonna grab a cookhouse and a temple. Very nice. Okay. And let's, how don't know, what's a good view for this town? I think that's a pretty good shot. So I'm just taking the screenshot now because I'm getting kind of close. Okay. There we go. And let us resume. Okay. So now that we've resumed, let's go ahead and grab no harpies. Because it looks like we can actually get the harpies' happiness up to where it needs to be. And we have 19 tools, right? So if I go here, let me turn that in. And then I go here, and we turn that in. I think that's going to win it. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. I mean, like, it's only year 8, and this episode so far has it's been less than an hour and a half. Like, we're doing pretty well. It just feels like it took forever because Impossible's not messing around. But hey, we hit level 9, giving us some more buildings that we can unlock. A couple more cornerstones. We got 1468, so that's a jump in points over our last game. We got our win. We had 14 reputation. We actually had 10 impatience left. The queen did not mind us at all. We completed 6 out of the 9 orders she gave us, solved 7 regular events, 4 dangerous events. Nobody died, but people did leave, so I don't get unity. We finished before year 12, and we finished with more than 40 villagers. We got a game on Impossible. We got a game on the Scarlet Orchard on Impossible. So let me go ahead and quick mark that down. And we got Tempest. We had a game with no dead villagers on Impossible or higher. Very nice. So we'll go back to our world map. Ooh. Oh, that's so tempting for next game, but also so dangerous. Like, the Cursed Royal Woodlands with the update are not messing around at all, but if I get it, that's such good decorations unlocked, and you're like, dude, maybe don't try it, and I'm like, I kind of want to, though. Anyway, unlock the ability to start a game with the Herbalist Camp. Unlock the ability to start a game with Reeds, get some more XP, run out of accomplishments that we've already done, and go spend our loot. So let's finish off this row, gaining global production speed and more storage. And then, let's see if we can get more slower impatience speed, which is great, plus more resources when we finish the settlement, which I think basically means I have to take this one, because I need to climb this as much as possible if I want to make it through the prestiges. So that is going to do it for this episode of Against the Iron Storm. I've been the Dread Canary, and if you've been watching this far into the video, I very much appreciate it. I know there's a lot of time to be spending with me as I do my silly little playthroughs. If you like the video, please like the video. If you want to get more, please subscribe as well. I would love to pump up that algorithm and get noticed by Eremite Games. A reminder that I'm playing this on early access when it's available through the Epic Store, but it will be going available in a full release in Q4 of this year, and that's rapidly approaching. Once again, thank you for your time. And a special thank you to all the people who showed up in chat. If you want to catch me live, I do stream this on Friday nights at 9:30 Eastern. That's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for roughly 3 hours or until I finish 2 cities. So you can come hang out, chat, ask questions, give suggestions, and I might even name some towns after you. In the meantime, I hope to see you in the next one, and I'll see you around.